Here we are. That's the Delaware River. This is the Frankfurt boat launch. This is the over there, those cars that are parked in that parking lot back there. If you ever heard of the company Carvana, that is where they store their cars. This is where they keep them stored. There it is. Uh-oh, Rick the puppy. The Delaware River is looking pretty clear today. All right, ready, Rick? This is the Delaware River Trail. I try to walk this. You know what I'm going to do? I try to walk this. Oh, I like the hoodie pocket. It's hoodie season, but it's in the 70s. So really, it's not hoodie season. But I got to tell you, I love the hoodie pocket. It almost makes me want to go fanny pack. But you can't do that. I'm a wrestling manager. I'm not a wrestler. Wrestlers get to wear fanny. Oh, I have a backpack. I could put it in the backpack. And then, you know what the thing is, too? The backpack, that's like a big pocket, too. So many pockets. Rick, don't lean into that. That has thorns. What the hell's wrong with you? This used to be something. Come here, Rick. Come on, Rick, get up here. Not really sure what it is, but come on. Now this section, the boat launch, this section gets closed. Boy, that's... Do you believe I'm still friends with my English teacher? Do you believe that? My last English teacher, I'm still friends with him. I should... How dare he consider himself a teacher with me being one of his pupils with the I hear when I edit back, I'm like, Jesus, God, do you talk bad? Okay, so this is the Delaware River Trail. It's in the Tacony-Wissinoming section of the city. We are here, the boat launch. We're going to go to about here. It's going to be great when this river trail, you'll be able to get from Richmond and Delaware Ave all the way to practically the police academy. That's going to be amazing. Boy, the river looks like it's going hardcore this way. The current, leaves are falling. And that's right, this is the fall walk on the Delaware River Trail. Me and Rick the puppy, we do this walk a lot. I don't videotape all the walks, but once in a while I videotape them because the leaves are different colors. So if you want to see what this place looks like in the winter, I'll see if I can find that video. And then I have it in summer and I have it in the fall. That's how the seasons work. I think I even have it in spring too. Hey, are people still getting out in the boats? I saw a guy jet skiing. So everybody getting their last ride. Oh, there goes jet ski, the jet ski guy. Hey, this is a boat launch. And Wear a life jacket. Cold water kills. You got people down there. Rick hates walking on this, so we'll just go up a little bit. Rick doesn't like to walk on anything metal. There it is. The beautiful Tacony Palmyra Bridge. The beautiful Betsy Ross Bridge. You alright, Rick? Watch, watch. You come down? Ah, see? Come on. Nah, see, he's scared. Come on, Rick, you don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Now, the Betsy Ross Bridge, if you want to take the Betsy Ross Bridge from Jersey to Philly, that's going to cost you $5. This bridge, this bridge costs you $4. The big difference to me, the big difference to me, what the hell is this guy doing? That bridge, the $4 bridge, opens for big boats. So you get stuck sometimes on that. I hate that bridge. Hate's a strong word. I don't like it. I got stuck one time. I took that bridge. I used to take it all the time, and then there was a week where I got stuck. Not a week, 2 days. Back-to-back days, I was the first car both times. And I said, you know what? My time is precious. I'm going to pay $1 extra to take the Betsy Ross Bridge. Plus, the Betsy Ross Bridge leaves me off in my neighborhood. Okay, Rick, here we are. This is the park. How about we get in the trail, Rick? Want to get in the trail? Get out of these parking lots. Now, there's a guy doing wheelies and shit. Come on, Rick. So we'll see. He'll probably... This is supposed to be for walking. Okay, no, he's alright. Rick the puppy doesn't know this. But we're tiring him out right now because... Uh-oh. Bath time. Bath time, Rick the puppy. It's kind of weird what we try to pass off as beautiful in the city. This is a lunch meat plant, and next to the lunch meat plant is where we have the river. And in between the lunch meat plant and the river, we have this trail. So it's pretty if you look this way. Smells goofy if you sometimes it smells goofy. You know what's good when they do Bacon Day? They don't announce what they're doing. That when they make bacon in that place, holy shit, does it smell good. Wonder how many days a year they make a liverwurst. Right? Anybody still eat liverwurst? I do. I haven't had it in a few years, but it used to be one of my favorites. It's you get liverwurst, fresh onion, rye bread, spicy yellow mustard. Not spicy yellow. Yellow mustard. I don't like that brown. Not on liverwurst. I used to manage a deli. So I pretty much tried every single lunch meat there is. Come on, Rick, let's go down here. Come on, Rick. I would say Dietz and Watson's a pretty good lunch meat brand. There's other ones that are better, but it's pretty much the staple. Everybody has Dietz and Watson lunch meat. What do you guys, where you're from, what do you call American cheese? That's a fun game. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh, it's like a little castle. What do you call American cheese? What color's your American cheese? Oh shit, Rick the puppy. What color's your American cheese? In the South, they like yellow American cheese. In the Northeast, we have a white American cheese. I call American cheese many things. American cheese, square cheese. Holy shit, Rick the puppy. I sound like the Bubba Gump guy. There's all types of shrimp. Well, this is dangerous. Come on, I got the killer pit bull. We're good. Let's say. Probably a homeless man's encampment here. It's alright, just a man and his pit bull. Only in Philadelphia. Oh. Look at it. This is a park. Last winter, there was a few tents in this section, and so at the beginning of the spring, they had a bunch of bulldozers come in here and just like flatten it out, and there used to be a lot of brush to cover up this area. They got rid of all that shit. Uh-oh. Go ahead, hon. Rick the puppy. Go ahead, hon. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. You keep walking, I'll keep walking. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. There he is, Rick the puppy coming through. Yeah, see, you could have kept on walking, but you had to stop and make sure I wasn't a no-good Nick. Here we are. Mathis Baldwin. What? All that shit we were just walking in? That was a mansion. There used to be a mansion. Look. Right here. You see that building? That used to be here. Mathis Baldwin. There he is. I talk about you all the time. That's Mathis Baldwin. He invented the Baldwin locomotive. If you live in Philadelphia, we have that museum, the Franklin Institute. Come on, Rick. We had the Franklin Institute. Mathis Baldwin was one of the founding members. He was like a big time, like it wouldn't have happened without him. He also, if you go inside the Franklin Institute, there's a train that you could ride back and forth, or used to be able to ride it back and forth. That was the Baldwin locomotive, donated by Mathis Baldwin, who lived right here on the banks of the Delaware River. This used to be a big time, well, not big time. This is where all the rich people lived in the 1800s. I hate saying, what are you doing? I always get that confused when people talk about the centuries, like the 18th century, it's always, you got to add one. So I always say the year, like the 1800s. So in the early 1800s, mid 1800s, this was a vacation paradise. And then the people who owned this property, who were millionaires, they sold little plots of land to their employees because they wanted their employees somewhere to live. These guys who were rich had factories, and that's how we got these little neighborhoods in the city. I think that made sense. I'm really thinking about taking off the hoodie. I'm sweating like a pig. There it is. The fence. The fence to nothing. Make sure it's locked. It's locked, Rick the puppy. It's locked. It has barbed wire too, so don't even think about going in there, Rick the puppy. See, it's locked. Back at it. Here we go. Took off the hoodie. The only problem is I'm wearing a hoodie t-shirt. I don't know if you have. I have t-shirts that I don't wear. Like this is one of my old NASCAR t-shirts. I don't, I think that shirt might be over 12 years old. And so I don't, it's kind of faded. It's old. So I usually just wear this under my hoodies. Some shirts have rips in them. I just, you wear layers. I wear layers in the winter. I don't wear jackets. Let's go down. Come on, Rick. I see you, Rick. We're going. We're doing all right. We're just walking. I'm looking a little bit, Rick, huh? Yeah, we're definitely... I think we're here at low tide, Rick. Which is good. Come on. See the old millstones? There. A bunch of them. No, Rick, don't drink that water. Ah, Rick! I got water for you, bud. Come on, let's go up here. There's another old top. Oh! I wonder what that's from. That's like a column. Pause. Come here. How you feeling, Rick? You want to go to New Jersey? You want to do a bridge crossing? I've done the bridge crossing. I guess I have. I have a terrible fear of heights. It's irrational. So what I do is I cross bridges once in a while, and I just freak the fuck out. It's very funny. I think it's funny. What's up, people? I heard Kanye West has a big fear of heights, and he did this one tour where his stage floated above the crowd, And that's what he did to try to conquer his fear of heights, is he used that stage. I used to go bungee jumping. I went bungee jumping in like 1998. Like, I wasn't afraid of heights. They said that the trail gets better up here a little bit. There's more. This is the Wissinoming Boat Club. But they say there's usually a traumatic experience that makes you have a fear of heights. And I didn't have a fear of heights until after my daughter was born. And 9/11 happened. So I think possibility, my fear of heights, is from 9/11, watching the people fall out of the building. I used to blame it on the birth of my children. Like, oh, now my life's, I'm responsible for a human being life. And that's not the case at all. That's because I'll put myself in ridiculous situations all the time. So it has nothing to do with my kids. There we go. These are all plants that, this used to be a railroad, so all this shit had to stop growing for a while because we had trains coming through here. Industry was happening. And then what they're doing all over the city, not all over the city, but what they're doing is they're converting old railroad tracks, which is this, and they're making them trails, hiking trails. You know what's amazing? This is like amazing real estate. Like, you're right on the river. And the railroad went through here. There was no except for the millionaires. That's the abandoned mausoleum I make videos in. I usually do my walks into 2 parts. So we'll probably go in there. Just trying to get this guy tuckered out before we give him a bath. I don't know if I tried to walk across the bridge with him. I think I've done the Ben Franklin Bridge with Rick the Puppy. You want to try it, Rick the Puppy? You want to cross the Tacony Bridge? I don't know if I want to. We'll see. Let's just finish this walk. That's the Landers Point pumping station. That's the pump they use to push water into northeast Philadelphia. It was the biggest water pumping station in the world in the early 1900s. In the early 1900s, there wasn't a bridge. It was just a ferry. You would take the boat back and forth to the city. You would take the little ferry back and forth. And then the guy who owned the ferry, I think, became owner of the bridge. Don't go writing book reports off what you hear, but I think that's something close to what's true. Look at the clouds. Blue skies, that's good. Come around the last week of November, first week of December, the sky in Philadelphia just turns gray. And it just stays gray for about, probably third week of April. Does anybody know what these are? What the hell are? I think I've asked this before. Oh, ooh, one of the big birds. Last time we were down here, I think was the day of the hurricane. The one that flooded the Schuylkill River. Wilson! Yeah, if you're one of those driftwood people, it's a great spot to come. If you're a Patreon member, I'm filling out the postcards today. They should be to your house before Halloween. That's the plan. You can see it's all muddy. This is usually underwater. Uh-oh. Look at these flowers. Rick, where the hell are we going? All right, Rick. Okay, we got to get on the other side of that tree. We could do that. Okay. Nothing slimier than river slime, like this. When you walk near a river, just in case if you're watching this for survival tips, because I'm the go-to source on survival. If you step on these rocks, you're gonna slit. It's worse than a banana peel. Can we talk about this as a society, folks? I don't think stepping on banana peels is really that slippery. I've done it recently. I was kind of mad that I didn't fall when I stepped on it. Come on, Rick. I was slowing you down, huh? So give me your leash. All right. Uh-oh. Let's do it! Hell yeah! Love it when a plan comes together. Don't you hate when you go down a trail in a nature path and then it turns out it's a dead end? You got to walk all the way back. Yeah, me too. There it is. There they are, making out. Nobody wants to see that, people. And they got some mysterious steps here, Rick the puppy. What do you think, Rick? You want to try a bridge crossing? No, I can't do that. Rick the puppy gets scared of noise. I'm also being a pussy myself. But, yeah. That's awesome. Well, listen, guys. Thank you so much for taking this little walk with me on this beautiful nature trail. Do me a favor, hit subscribe. We're not taking the trail back. We're taking the back streets back. I'm going to show off the litter problem in the city. It's pretty awesome. So if you like this video, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch is fire. What are you doing on Wednesday night? You doing anything this Wednesday night? Killer Halloween Quizzo at Crickwater. It's going to be the best. It's the best game I made so far. So please come out. If you're not doing anything, Crickwater is a bar in Bridesburg where I host trivia night, half price appetizers, $2 domestic cans, trivia fun with me. Sunday mornings, I do a cup of coffee. I wake up, I have a cup of coffee, and we just talk about things. Me, you, and the chosen few. So click the join button. What else is there? Boy, I'm hearing a lot of wares today. There it is, the Landers Point Pumping Station, 1904. I was talking to my man Onslaught. We were at a museum this weekend, and I said they're never going to waste money on beautiful buildings like that again, because time has proven most things we build like this don't stay their original purpose. Luckily for the Landers Point Station. But there are a lot of banks in the city that are not banks no more. Some of them are dollar stores. Kind of odd. So, alright, well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Toodles!